Hi everybody, it's Sandra. So I went to another auction and I thought I would take you along with me. I did buy a few things of jewelry. Nothing super amazing, but some stuff I really do like, some stuff I'll wear and also some stuff I think I can sell for a profit. So what's wrong with that, right? Lots and lots of sort of man cave stuff this time. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff I can sell on eBay for a profit. I'm looking for something that really sticks out, and something that's easy to ship, of course, too. That was a great, great book. That was Sotheby's, right? I think. Paperweight auction. I love paperweights. I don't know anything about them, but I buy them once in a while if I see them and they're very inexpensive. And I've sold some, but I also kept a few. I don't think I've ever found a very valuable one. I thought that was like a very fancy ice pack at first. And then I was like, oh, it's a hat. I knew that. Okay. Pretty glassware, right? Some of those, I think those are kerosene lamps. Those would look really good, I think, in a um, yeah, a basement or a garage or a cabin or something like that. That was some sort of a yearbook. I should have looked closer at that. I don't think that sold for much. I don't know. That might have been something I could sell for a profit. Not sure. I like selling old yearbooks like that, though. They're fun to look through, also. My little boyfriend was here again, Mr. Flirty McFlirtington. He was flirting with me, as always. I have to mention that to my husband, just so he knows. He better watch himself because I got somebody waiting in the wings. Um, I love old magazines. I kind of regret not getting those. I just wanted to look through them, and I probably could have sold some of those too. Yeah, that's like Ladies' Home Journal, but it's really oversized. I've never seen it in that size before. It's sort of interesting. What makes a woman feel it's worth $3 to wear pantyhose? I guess that was expensive in the 70s. That's kind of gross looking food, all of that. Is that a meatloaf? Ew. Oh, you add lemons, see? That's true. Lemon does really brighten up food, right? It gives it a little freshness. Sam Sham and the Pharaohs. They did Woolly Bully. That was their biggest hit. Dick Clark, Floating Head. I love floating heads. That's a very rare thing. Cashbox. That was only for people in the music industry. That's Jackie DeShannon. She famously sang What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love by Burt Bacharach. And she also wrote and sang Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Oh, and you know what else? She also wrote Betty Davis Eyes, believe it or not, if anybody remembers that song from the early 80s, I think. Was that from, 1980, 79, something like that? This magazine is interesting. It's from 1927 and it's on about antiques. So I thought I would just see if there's any jewelry in there, but I didn't see any. I saw some dishes and some furniture and stuff like that. Kind of interesting. I mean, I might have bid on those lots, but we left by then. We stayed there for probably 2 or 3 hours, and the chairs are very uncomfortable. But I bought the jewelry I wanted, and then we just kind of got out of there. I went with my mom. We had fun. You learn a lot when you go to these things. Yeah, they had a lot of video cassettes there, and they were sealed, but nobody wanted them. It was interesting when they came up for bid. It was like, wah wah, nothing. Nobody wanted them at all. I know some of them can sell for money, the sealed ones, but I never know what ones they are. Once in a while, I'll try to, pick one up at a yard sale. Like I found Gone with the Wind last summer that was sealed. I thought, oh, maybe this is something, because, people collect Gone with the Wind stuff, but It wasn't. So now if I see them, I don't even buy them. Even the Disney ones that are sealed, they're not worth anything. Even those are called black diamonds right there. See the black diamond on the spine part? This, I was just wondering what this was. Unidentified flying oddball. I've never seen that one. I'm just curious. It's not Disney, I guess. Shirley Temple. I love Shirley Temple. So adorable. There's some DVDs. All right. Wow, a lot of DVDs, huh? Just checking out what those are. Are those Scholastic books, I wonder? Anybody remember Scholastic books? I used to love Scholastic. I used to love books. I mean, I still do love books, actually. I was always a library geek. I was always going to the library as a kid. I would get so many books out. I'd like take out the limit and then I could barely carry them and stuff. I love books. There's some Star Wars stuff and there's some Transformers there. I think those were in the auction last week or the week before. So I wonder if somebody picked out the good ones and now they're just going to put the not so good ones back in. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know. That's the book everybody had to have when it came out. That one was new and sealed, the Beatles anthology. My husband and I both own a copy of that. It's a great book. Oh, you know I love this mask, right? Really fun. What the heck am I going to do with it? It looks like it's from the 20s by that hairdo. That's crazy. It's really a nice little piece of folk art. I don't know. Maybe I would have been able to sell it. Not sure. I left before it came up for bid anyway. I was so tired that night. I hate when that happens. I was trying to grab a nap before I went so that I wouldn't like poop out, but I totally did. I drove that day. I drove 3 hours that day too, so maybe that's part of the reason. I love to drive, but it is tiring. I have no idea what these things are right here. They say lead on them, so that's why I didn't want to pick them up. Not sure. Copperware, of course, very collectible. Here's some cool lenticular political buttons. That's a really good one. Look, it really changes. Disney stuff, of course, is always great. I don't know anything about it, but that Mickey was probably a good thing. Cast iron, people like that. I think those cast iron ones sold for quite a bit. I think that tureen did too. That looks like a nice early one. I wasn't going to buy that and ship it, I'll tell you that much. There's some decoys. Those are very collectible if you get the right ones. People like to put them on their shelf. That's very cool too. Look at that shortening thing. Kind of slim pickings, right? Does anybody see anything that I should have bought to sell on eBay? I kind of didn't. Other than the jewelry, of course. They had a lot of dolls, a lot of Madame Alexander dolls, which I love. Such pretty faces. Yeah, that's the later face. That other one is the earlier face. More Transformers. There's some old tin boxes. Those sell. I love old greeting cards. I was really tempted. But, you know, what am I going to do with them? Like, I really like them. I have a lot of them already. I was just checking to see if that one was signed or not. But these were all new and unused. Wow, those are so cute. What else? Here's some more Madame Alexanders. Those have dropped in value quite a bit. They used to be worth a bunch, but you kind of do need your the boxes with them, and even then they're a tough sell. I saw a Teddy Ruxpin there. I love Teddy Ruxpins. I'm going to take a look in here and see if there's anything. Oh, no. I'm going to take a look in here and see if there's anything. Nothing is standing out as being designer or being real. I'm going to check that and see if that fleur-de-lis thing is real gold. Clearly not. hoping to find something in here. This was kind of cool. At first I just thought it was part of that little thing, and then I was like, oh, that's just an old brooch that somebody put on there. So I'm trying to see if it's signed, and it only says, I think that says 1940, but somebody wrote it on there with like pencil or something. Kind of interesting. You know what I mean? Not quite. Not quite. Even if I saw one or two things, I might buy them. I know those lots, they did not sell for much. I was there for the to see what the selling prices of those went for. I'm going to take a look at this box. Even though I don't have time, you know, I just don't have time for projects like this where there's 100 little tiny things that I have to figure out what they are. I already have so many of them from buying them at auctions like this, you know. Pardon me. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Look at the dragonfly. Fantastic. I liked that. There's probably money to be made in that box. But I didn't get it. Just don't have the time to research it down. And nothing's really jumping out. I mean, if I saw something that had a lot of value, I totally would have grabbed that box, but wasn't sure. Just wasn't sure. This box I buy. I'll show you that at the end. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. I think I got that box for 20 or 25. I got that box too. I'm just noticing that now. I didn't sort of notice it at the time. As you can see, I barely even looked at it. Didn't even take anything out of it. This I liked. Look at that cool pendant. That's weird. Is that Bacchus or somebody? I don't know. Not quite. Not quite good enough. Pretty stuff. There's an Ultrafari box. This one I should have gotten. I'm sorry I didn't get this box. Look at the little bird. How cute. Really cute. And that butterfly too. I think I have that same one, or I have a similar one. It's signed by somebody, but I'll be darned if I could read it. I kept trying to figure it out, but I couldn't. I should have just taken up my loop, but I was like, nah, I guess it's not anything too awfully high quality. Pretty stuff though. I liked it. So we're going to take a look at that box I bought because it was kind of interesting. I didn't know what was in it, and I just sort of bought it blindly. Here's what happened. I did not see this box at all in the auction. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. I know it was there, but I didn't see it. Now, when the auctioneer went to put this up, one of the runners, a runner is one of the people who are, running around basically, giving each item to the auctioneer to put up for auction, because he just stands in one place, with the microphone. Well, you guys know. Anyway, one of the runners comes up and starts taking out, well, he took out 2 chains out of here, and he said, hey, wait a minute, these are gold, and he had a loop on. So the auctioneer auctions off the 2 gold necklaces and then says, well, there might be more gold in here. Who knows? Maybe there's more gold in here. And I'm thinking, yeah, but the runner just looked. Like, if he handed you those 2, I'm sure there's no more in there. But I just started to get excited, like, what's in there? And then he goes, this ring looks really real. And of course, I can't see it because I'm like so far away. And anyway, I decided to take a chance. So I won this box for $45. I know. Crazy. Just taking a chance. Sight unseen. So I get the box, the runner brings it over, and I'm like, oh no, $45. That's bad. That's bad. I just lost $45. Kissed it goodbye. So here's what he did. So he looked at this. This is a no-brainer, because this one I think says gold filled. Let me just check. I can't remember now if it says 925. Oh, I didn't even realize that. This is a Winard. I love Winard stuff. It's got some kinks in it and stuff. Anyway, this is gold filled. So he looked at it and he saw the 1/20th, gold filled thing. But he doesn't know something that we know. First of all, I broke this in half like a total dork. I was I was pulling it to try to get, oh, anyway, yeah, I broke this, but I think I can fix it. This is gold. This is 14 karat gold, and I'll show you what he did. Like a dummy, kinda. No, I shouldn't say dummy. I'm just joking around. Let me show you. All right, here's what he did. Can you see that on the top? That says 14KP. So what rookies think is that that means it's 14 karat gold plated, but it doesn't. That means it's 14 karat gold plum, which means basically that kind of legally, or I mean, maybe it's not legal. Yeah, I guess maybe it is legally by the rules of whatever the gold standard is set in each country. Things have different markings, and what they mean is a certain thing. Well, this is denoting that this piece must be 14 karat gold exactly, or a little bit more, but it cannot be less, because with gold, it can be a little bit less than 14 karat. It could be like 13.5 carat or 13.7 carat or whatever it is allowed. It can like kind of go a little bit underneath that number. So I think the guy thought that this said 14 karat gold plate, but it is 14 karat gold. This weighs over 3 grams, so I'm really happy. I'm going to be able to get my $45 back and then some, especially if I can fix that. And then this is sterling. I know this is supposed to have a little pearl in it because I have the same one. It's like a cage kind of thing. Let me just see what that says. This is $9.25. And here's one of my religious medals. Sometimes these sell very well for me, even though they're not real. And then I'm like, all right, well, these root beer earrings are kind of neat. I like these, plastic, So not bad. And then this one is a spoon ring. What is that? Oh, wait. I don't know what that is. Is that a zodiac thing or... how strange that would be in a silverware set. But there it is, says community, so that's flatware. So that's not real, but I think this one is something. Oh no, this one isn't. Hold on. So this one is electroplated. It says ESPO sterling on it. And then this is just one of those 14 karat gold. And then it's going to say the thing where we're going to know it's not real. 14 karat. Oh, I can't see what that says. This one says 14 karat GE, and I think that means 14 karat gold electroplated. So that one's not real. I like this one though. Look at this pretty thing. This is really nice. So that's sterling. So one of these sort of ID bracelet, watch band kind of things. P&K. I don't know if this originally came, on this bracelet or not, like this band, so I'm not sure. Anyway, what else? Pretty earrings. And this looks real. It might be real. I didn't see a mark on it, but I'll take a closer look. It's a pretty bangle. It's like a 1970s cross. These sort of tumbled stones. It's pretty. And I think this was a ring at one point in its life. Looks like it got hit by a car or something. Oh, okay, here's a couple little charms that are sterling. So I'm glad I got my money's worth. I really didn't think I did at first. And, oh, what's this thing? Hold on. An old coin. Wow, really old. 1890. Coins are never worth anything if it's been drilled for jewelry. I think that makes them completely worthless. So I've read. Laura Lynn. Now that's great. Probably from the 50s. And here's another religious medal like I love. That's sterling. That's nice. Wow, that really needs to be cleaned up. And then there's just one more here. Love, Bob, 1965. Very nice, Bob. All right, so that is that. Oh, and then also this little thing. Just a little piece of plastic. I might keep this with my stuff just in case I ever find anything that is in need of this exact little plastic thing. But anyway, the plum gold is a thing here. A little bit of a score, right?
Okay.
Is this Tiffany's thing selling as a whole set or
So-
one at a time?
These two are together.
Okay. The
This
frame.
is not really Tiffany. It's
I
another
see.
name. And
It's
there's
broken,
nothing
too.
on this one, so we don't know if it's Tiffany.
Okay.
So we do have a phone bid on this.
Right, gotcha.
In fact, we have 2 phone bids on that. Yeah.
Is it broken or anything?
Well, should probably be welded onto that.
Oh, I see.
We'll have to start later.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is this a clip?
Yeah, it looks like it's missing something,
Part of a clip.
so we think it is. And we can't find anything on
And this
it.
is only one. It's definitely.
But this is not Tiffany. It says something else on it.
Apollo or Revere.
I think Revere.
Can I see that little?
But not Tiffany on this.
But not Tiffany. No, it's signed up on.
On one of the edges.
On the back side.
The little. Yeah. I love that.
I thought it was a yo-yo at first. That's what
You know
it
what
looked like.
is?
No, I have no idea.
It's a limousine light.
No.
It is.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
100% a limousine.
I would be here for 1 week and never think of that.
Really?
Well, because we weren't rich and we couldn't look at a bright
Yeah,
light.
right.
We had to look at, if you were rich, you couldn't look at a bright light. No, you weren't in a limousine.
How interesting. A limousine light. Who has ever heard of such a thing? Pretty cool. So I'm going back here to take a look at this box that I was interested in before, and then I see hands. Love it. I bought this box. I'm really excited. Check it out. So before we dig into this box lot that I bought, let's just have a look at something I bought separately. I love this charm bracelet. This looks very 1940s, maybe 50s. Everything is sterling, and I just love it. I might move one of the charms. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? They're like a little bit, or maybe some of them. Someone didn't put them on right, I don't think. There's too much of a gap here. But anyway, I think this is just adorable. I could see somebody really wanting this. People do collect horse stuff. People love horses. We're definitely animal lovers around here. So, got that sterling silver bracelet. Now let's crack open this box. I like a lot of the stuff in this box. Let me just move this out of the way so the focus doesn't go haywire. Look at this from the side. This is so great. This is metal with enamel, and I don't see a lot of wear to that enamel. That is something that you see sometimes, and this is just in excellent condition. So I love that. I love the height of this. But let's take a look at the hands. This is my jam right here. I love hand jewelry. And this is a very, very long necklace. All the hands are the same, but there is a lot of them. I actually put this on as soon as I won this box lot, and the guy came over with it. I had it on all night. I love this necklace, and it has movement. I think this is really adorable. So I got that. What did I pay for this box? I can't remember now. $25 maybe, I think. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen. But this box is really, really worth it. So this is really adorable. I did test this for Bakelite just now. This is not Bakelite. It's really cute though. It kind of looks like a flower in a way, right? That's a great plastic bangle. And these are plastic too. I've seen these before. I either have them or had them and sold them. Those are very colorful. I think those are fun earrings, actually. And here's a perfume ring. Anybody remember these? This one's by Avon. So not a lot of value on this. I do like this though. It's nice and big. You know, it's got that real bold look to it. This is just plastic, gold tone, of course, adjustable somewhat. So I like that. But here's the one that I think is like really, really good. So I really do love fruit jewelry. And this is quite nice. Now you may just notice, I noticed when I was at the auction, this is very high quality. Look at the gold tone. It looks like real gold. I mean, you know, it isn't. It isn't. But it looks like just really well done. And come to find out, this is a Napier. And I think this is a book piece. Although I can't find this exact one. But I did find a lot of other fruit bracelets that were similar, which they did. Let's see. It's going to be on the last side I look, right? There it is. Can you see it? It is sort of hard to see, but it does say Napier right there. So this is really an awesome charm bracelet. It's in fantastic condition. So this might be worth, you know, like $100 or more. So that's fantastic. Very, very happy about that. And I always love little purses like this. Look at this little mesh bag. Isn't that cute? So when I sell these, I've sold these in the past, I usually put, you know, antique looking purse for an antique doll kind of a thing. Wouldn't this look great on an antique porcelain doll? She held it on her arm or her hand. Isn't that cute? I love that. I mean, this would also make a really great, like, pendant hanging from a necklace too. That's really cute. Now this one is Verdigris City here on the ends. This is very pretty glass. I think I know what the name of this is. I think I've sold this once before and I called it the wrong thing and somebody corrected me. And now, I don't remember what it is. Somebody type it below though. It's really very pretty. Very, very pretty. So I can clean this verdigris off no problem with some clear vinegar. This is easy to do because there's no, you know, fake pearls or rhinestones or anything. So this will be easy. It's just glass. And this says, the jewel is you. So I've never heard of that name brand. That's for sure. I guess it's a name brand. I think that's really pretty. I like it. I think this necklace is likely a 1970s necklace. I have had this one too, or a similar one. This isn't Sarah Coventry, is it? I really like it. I like the wood and the gold tone. This is actually very cool looking. This would look great with lots and lots of different outfits. Nice and long, can be doubled. It's in very nice condition. Look at the wood. Really nice. Not a lot of wear to the gold tone either. Oh, look at this cute guy. He's fun. Look at that. A lot of movement. I love that. Look, he has a tie on. He's nice and dressed up. I didn't see a mark, but I really like him a lot. Very fun. So let's talk about some of these awesome earrings I got that I really like. So these I kind of didn't even think about. And then when I got this home, I was like, these are actually really nice. These are glazed ceramic. And they're in very nice condition. I actually love these. I think these are great button earrings. And I really love plastic jewelry. I think these are really fun. Lots of movement. These are probably from the 1960s or maybe the early 70s. These are great. In nice condition too. As you can see, they look like they're maybe not worn or very, very carefully worn. Oh wait, they're not marked, are they? I did not see that. Let me see what that says. Oh, no kidding. What is going on with me and Napier lately? I keep finding Napier all the time. I'm not complaining. I love Napier jewelry. I didn't even know that was signed till just now. Well, I like them even more now. But these, look at these. Very, very mod. These are definitely from the 60s. Those say Western Germany. These are very fun. These are plastic. They need to be cleaned up a little bit. I'll give them a little clean up. I think Dawn dishwashing liquid and a soft toothbrush would probably work on these. I'll get some of that yellowing off. These are really great. They're very, you know, long and very groovy. Love those. And I think I have one last thing. What is this? Oh. Ruffles. Never heard of that perfume or cologne. Ugh, I'm sure that smells awful at this point. It's all gone bad and everything. So look at this bracelet. This is in very, very nice condition. I really like this. Check this out. It's got that white and orange. I think this is very whimsical. Real shells. Love the color combo. Well, that one's not real. Some are metal, some are real. Look at that. Wow. And I like the bracelet part too. Look at all the detailing on those links. Isn't that nice? I did not see a mark on the catch. Oh, is it marked? Hold on, let me look. Now I think I see one here. It just says Germany, but there is a possibility that this isn't original to it. It does look like a very different color than the rest, right? So when I sell this, I'll just disclose it and say, I don't know if that's the original clasp or not. I don't know if that would really matter to anybody. It certainly wouldn't matter to me because the attention is on these charms right here. So what a nice little lot that is, but especially the hands. Especially the hands. Back to the auction we go. That's it for the stuff I bought. I didn't buy anything else. It's always so fun to look around at these things and then to see also what things sell for. And the people and everything. People are always very, very nice. I don't know what that is. I think that sold for a lot of money though, as I remember. Oh, look at that. How much do you love that? I wanted that so much, but where am I going to put that mermaid? Oh, and here's a lobster trap. Oh, God, I wanted that mermaid. I just don't have like a nautical theme anywhere, so I probably could have sold that, right? It looked like it was old. Not sure. That's a cute frog. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Oh, this is so disgusting. They had all these antique medical books, but somebody opened them up to the most disgusting pages. I mean, that one's not disgusting right there. That looks uncomfortable, however. What is going on there? Oh, yeah, what are these? Those are like rolling papers, I think, for tobacco, allegedly. I don't know. They're antique. There's a little piece of Murano. That's pretty. I think that's called Tutti Frutti. There's an 8-track player. I do like buying those and selling those, but I didn't know if it worked. Oh, come on. Is that necessary? I think it's unnecessary. There was one on the shelf that I'm not even going to show you that was of an eyeball that, oh, good Lord, I won't paint you the picture, but I almost fainted. It was absolutely vile. Just saying. I hate eyeballs. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't hate eyes, but you know what I mean? Like if I had to have a medical treatment done to my eyeballs, like if someone said you have to have stitches in your eyeballs or you can face death, I would actually choose death. That's how I feel about getting procedures done on my eyeballs. Oh, that's cute. That's probably like somebody. Okay, more disgusting pictures that are opened up to the most scary, scariest, awful pages. Anyway, let's move away from those. Eek. Yikes. Oh, that's cool. That's a front of a tractor. That would look really cool on the right wall. All right, I guess I wouldn't really choose death. I guess if I had to have stitches on my eyeballs, I guess I would just have to suck it up and do it. Of course I would, but you know what I mean. Those are cool. That's all hand done. There was two sort of cool wooden statues that were carved. Ooh, look at that. That's Tiffany's right there. It didn't have the original shade. That sold for $850. I'm just glad I got to see it. I think it's beautiful. Don't know what it was worth. I looked it up while I was there. Yeah, I think it not having the original shade is really a big, big problem, but it was really nice. There was a couple of people on the phone for that one. I can't remember what the Tiffany's frame sold for. It was actually a perpetual calendar, or a calendar, I think. I can't remember what it sold for. Maybe $500 or $600. This is an interesting piece of art. I don't care for it. Do you? I kind of don't. But here's some antique photographs, which I love. Little Abigail's over here snoring. I just fed them breakfast, so they're all like conked out. They wake me up really early because they have to eat, and then they drag me out of bed at 6:30 a.m. and then they eat, and then they go right back to sleep. Little brats. And now I'm up, you know. Oh gosh, I love old photographs so much. Oh, look how pretty. Look at him. Look at the smile. I love seeing smiles in old photographs. You don't usually see that. Happy kid, right? That looks interesting, a guy at work, I guess. There's a few tintypes in here, which I'm just crazy about. Oh, right, tintypes, yay. I didn't buy this book, though. I couldn't, oh, look, twin sisters, I guess. I couldn't really, you know, see anything that I could sell for a profit or anything. But I'm glad I had a chance to look through that book, and I'm glad I showed you, because I think a lot of people like old photographs. Some nice old furniture. That's called the lollipop microphone. I sold one of those once years ago, and the guy wrote me an email, and he said, hey, does that lollipop microphone work? And I said, it does, and I actually have used it. And he got it, and the whole top was completely like detached from the rest of it. Someone had cut the wires and everything. So he wrote me a crazy email in all caps. He said, you told me it worked. I'm like, I actually honestly did think that I used that microphone. Sorry. You can have a refund. Oops. But I always remember that. I still have it too. I actually had him mail it back to me. And then, yep, it's totally broken 100%. These things happen, right? You can't lose sleep over this stuff. People make mistakes. I certainly do. That camel lamp must have been something special, because that sold for a lot. I thought it was really beautiful. I loved it. That's interesting. It was like an old beaded purse in a frame. I don't know why it's in that frame, but look at that. Pure alcohol, R.H. Macy's. And there's that lamp again. Yeah, a lot of old tools and stuff that I didn't know anything about. These I wanted. I was bidding on those Art Nouveau candlesticks. How amazing are they? Oh, they said they were nudes. Those aren't nudes. She clearly has a gown on. Just seeing if it's marked. Oh, those are so great. I thought I might be able to sell those, but I wasn't sure, and the price started going high, and I didn't really want to take the risk. Although, you know, if I couldn't sell them, I would use them, because I actually love them. I think that's an old dough bowl, that wooden bowl. I think. I have sold that exact clock before. I had that exact clock. I think that's called a banjo clock. Yeah, that's the Sessions. That's called a gingerbread clock, I think. And they had a lot of clocks. I love old clocks. Interesting. Benefit dance and drawing for turkey. All right. That's a lot of unsold tickets right there. Interesting that somebody kept those, right? I kind of like old autograph books. I'm just going to take a look in there. What was her name? Maud. Dear Maud, in memory, my caskets. Couldn't read that. Dear Maud, remember me in friendship, remember me in love. Remember me, dear Maud, when we're in heaven above. Is that what it says? Jeez. That's kind of morbid. 1901. Oh, look, signed by Gladys. Oh, I love the name Gladys. I think the next Chihuahua we get, I'm going to give it an old-fashioned name like Millie or Hazel or some kind of early 1900s name. I just love those. I think we're at the end here. I hope you had fun looking at all the old stuff and seeing the jewelry that I bought. I certainly had a wonderful time making this video and also going to this auction. I really hope you liked it. All right? I hope to see you soon, everybody. Let me know what your favorites are. I'll catch you next time.